Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hi, my name is Erin. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, thanks for clicking on another video. Today we're going to be getting into a fun topic, at least in my opinion, the most anticipated movies for 2022, of course. Based on my opinion, based on what I'm excited about. Of course, you may have a different opinion. Let me know your thoughts down below if you have some movies you're anticipating for 2022. But these are my 10 that I am anticipating, and there's other ones that I'm interested in. It's just these are the ones I'm most excited about, and of course, they might not even be the best ones coming out in 2022, but I'm excited about these, and I do have an honorable mention as well, so I guess I should say 11. But anyways, these are not really in any particular order, and some of these are kind of like perspective movies, or not really, we don't have a lot of information about them, but just based on what I'm interested in, these are the ones I wrote down. So if you're interested to see what I'm excited about for movies in 2022, just keep on watching. If you like videos like this, by the end, give it a thumbs up. Of course, hit that like button down below, and of course subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. I do all types of movie content here on my channel, so if you don't want to miss out, subscribe to the channel. So let's not talk anymore, let's get into the video. So again, these are in no particular order, but I guess I'll say like the more juicy ones to the end. So let's just start and hop right in. I will do my, like, I guess, honorable mention first, and that is the Hellraiser movie that is coming out. I don't really know a whole lot about this one. I just heard about it like literally a couple weeks ago, but I'm excited about this one, and I'm a huge fan of Hellraiser. The first two, the third one's okay, the fourth one's okay, but like the first two, those are the jam. Watch at least once a year, so I'm excited about this. I don't know where they're gonna go with it, and I've heard some rumors that they're changing it up to maybe a lead female Cenobite, and of course Doug Bradley is not been involved with the past couple movies, so I'm just excited to see where they go. I think this is supposed to be like a reboot or reimagining, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but that one definitely had to go at least on my honorable mentions because of the fact that I do really enjoy Hellraiser, and I recently just wrote the novella that the first movie is based on, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm excited. Now that we're done with the honorable mention, let's hop right into the first one I have here on my list, and again, these are in no particular order. I'm pretty much excited about all of these, although I will say maybe I am excited about some more than others, so I guess like I said, I'll leave the juicy ones till the end. But let's hop into the first one here. So there's a perspective Knives Out 2 coming out. I just saw this one actually not too long ago, and there's actually not even a name for it yet. They're just calling it Knives Out 2 at the moment, and I don't even know if this one is actually going to be coming out in 2022, but I saw it on some of the list, and I really enjoyed Knives Out. When I watched it for the first time, it was very funny, had a good plot, really good actors, and I think it was a very cool concept, and so I enjoyed that one a lot. So when I saw that there was going to be a possible part 2, I was like, okay, I'm in for that. That definitely has piqued my interest, and for sure, I'm pretty sure they won't be able to do the exact same story. Obviously, they won't do the exact same story, but they might not even have a lot of the same actors, but I just like the concept of it, and whoever wrote it, they're very... Next on my list is Lightyear. This one is coming out next year, and it's supposed to be, I guess, about, obviously, it's somewhat based on Toy Story, but it's supposed to be about the real Buzz Lightyear that the toy is based on. At least that's what I was getting from the trailers and whatever I was reading, and I'm just interested in this. As a huge fan of Toy Story, the original one and pretty much all of the remakes. Also, I haven't seen the last one that just came out, but what I'm saying is, as a huge fan of Toy Story and a huge fan of the characters in Toy Story, I think this is a pretty cool ideal, pretty interesting concept, and I'm hyped about it. The next one on my list, I don't even think you would consider it a movie per se, but maybe you would. I don't know. I guess maybe like a documentary type movie or interview type movie, but it is the Harry Potter 20th anniversary special that they're doing. They're coming out with it January 1st, I believe. You might not have known this, but if you haven't, here you go. I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I love the books. I've read all of them. I love the movies. I've seen all of them multiple times, and I completely enjoy this series so much. Like, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, like, in it, like, I've got my house, I've got my Harry Potter merch everywhere. you probably have known that because I have done a couple of makeup videos on Harry Potter palettes and things on my channel. Maybe if I remember, I'll link it down, or just go on my channel and search Harry Potter, because I did do the Harry Potter collection from Ulta. I think I did both of them as videos on my channel because there were two of them. So, and if I didn't, then there's at least one. I know there's one for sure. So you probably have already known that I was a Harry Potter fan, but this is so exciting because we're going to see the majority of the actors come back. Obviously, some actors have unfortunately passed on since the movies were made, but I'm just so excited to see all of the actors come together, for them to chat, maybe share some like behind the scenes stuff we didn't know. And I'm definitely going to be tuning in. I know some people are not excited about this because it's just like a reunion basically, but I'm very excited about this. All right, right over that I have Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So this is Black Panther 2, and this one is I'm excited for because I really enjoyed the first Black Panther. I thought it was really, really good, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do, or what they have done with this one. This one is definitely bittersweet with the passing of Chadwick Boseman. He was just, you know, such a great actor, and it seems like he had such a great presence about him. Obviously, I didn't know him personally, but it's definitely a bittersweet type of thing with the movie coming out after his death. But I'm super excited about this because I'm sure it's going to be good as the first one, or I hope it's going to be as good as the first one. And you know, it'll be nice to kind of see Chadwick on the big screen that one, I guess, one final time. Yeah. So that one's definitely one I'm excited about for the new year. And also I enjoy the other cast members as well. I don't know too much about this one actually, but you know, usually Marvel does a pretty good job with most of their movies, although we're getting a bit of Marvel burnout with how much movies they come out with. But yeah. Next, I have Orphan First Kill. This is supposed to be the sequel to Orphan, which came out quite a few years ago. This is one me and my family really enjoyed, and we watched it quite, I mean, not like often, but we've watched it quite a bit since it first came out. I think this original movie had a really great concept, and it was very interesting about this young girl who well, I guess I won't spoil it, but basically this couple adopt this young girl, but there's something definitely a little bit off with her, and all these things start to happen. And so this is supposed to be the sequel to this. I don't know how they're going to do it because the actress that played her originally, I'm pretty sure, has grown up quite, like, she's an adult now, obviously. So I wonder how they're going to spin it, or if they're going to recast her. I don't know. I don't know too much about this one. I just saw that it might be coming out in 2022, and so I definitely wanted to put it on my anticipation list because I really enjoyed the first one. So, all right, you guys, we're getting into the final ones, and these are the ones I'm really anticipating and really looking forward to. So let's get into this one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, this could go really wrong, though. Same with the Orphan First Kill, because when you have good original movies, sometimes when they try to do the sequels or the reboots or whatever, it doesn't go well. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a prime example of that. You have the first two original movies that were very solid, good movies. I enjoyed them. I'm a huge fan of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I watched the second one for the first time a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed that one as well. I did like the tonal shift. I think it was fine. I like when movies can do that, where they can be serious in one and then kind of silly in another one. But I haven't seen any of their other Texas Chainsaw sequels in the original, like, franchise, original movies. Then they did the reboot, which I have seen, or the remake, I'm sorry, not reboot, the remake, which I have seen, and I really like that movie as well. I think that is one of the best remakes, like, ever. And that one's really good. Me and my sisters, we always enjoy that one as well. And I haven't seen, since they did that remake, I've seen the 3D one, which was terrible, but I haven't seen none of the other movies that came, like, in the later time for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Basically, I've seen 4 of the movies out of the, like, however many there are. There's a lot of them. But why I'm excited about this one is because I think there's so much potential for Leatherface to have a really good movie. And if we can go back even to, like, the original one, or even the second one, or even the remake, if we can capture even something good from one of those, we'll be fine. Right, after that, I have this movie called The Black Phone. This one is an original, just because a lot of these movies on here are either spin-offs of things or remakes or reboots or part twos to things, which is fine. I mean, I love that, especially when they're things like Knives Out 2. I think that's a really cool, or Orphan 2. You know, it's not like they're just going off of the same old, same old, same old. But then again, we do need some new blood coming into the horror community or coming into the movie genre at all, because there's so many like remakes, reboots, etc., that have been going on for years now. And so this one has got Ethan Hawke, I believe, playing the villain in it, and it looks, I watched the trailer and it looks really interesting. I'm excited about it. It's basically like this guy who's kidnapping kids and he takes them somewhere, and there looks like there's some supernatural elements to it as well, but this kid's friends are really worried about him, and of course obviously probably his family is as well. Of course his family is as well. But this kid, it looks like it's trying to be him trying to escape, and there might be some supernatural elements as well, but it's like based in real life because this guy is like a kidnapper. So I'm really interested in it, and the black phone has something to do with it as well inside of it. The trailer looks good. Ethan Hawke, of course, is a really great actor, and I'm just excited for this one. I really think this could be, if you know, if done well, if it's, they take the concept and actually run with it and executed it well enough, I think this could be a new fave, or at least a good movie for 2022. All right, coming into my last three. These are my most anticipated, which is why I saved them. And so let's go into number, what is this? 7, obviously. Count to 10. Yep. And that is going to be Scream. Okay, so I'm really excited about this one because I do love Scream a lot, and I didn't used to be the hugest Scream fan, but I've come to appreciate it a lot more, and now I really do enjoy the series. I enjoy pretty much all of them. I don't think there's really a bad Scream, honestly, and so I'm excited for this one, but I'm also a little scared because this is the first one that really doesn't have any involvement with Wes Craven. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think they could do some really interesting stuff with this, especially as we continue to advance with technology, and they can continue to play on those concepts with Ghostface and, you know, security and stuff like that, which I saw in the trailer a bit. And I'm also excited to see them bring in some fresh new actors. I really am excited to see what they're going to do with the characters that are returning. Are they going to go bold and kill them off? I wouldn't mind that. I mean, it would be bittersweet, but I definitely want to see where they take it. I definitely want to see also how they play on the meta concepts, which Scream always does, and how they're going to be referencing throughout the movie as well, or just kind of playing off of different horror tropes. And if they can do it well, I'm excited to see what they're going to bring, because Scream to me is such a like smart type of horror and smart type of franchise with their horror and their messaging as well. So I'm excited to see what they're going to bring for part 5, and hopefully it doesn't kill the franchise. All right, number 8 here is going to be Halloween Ends. I'm super excited about this one as well, and for sure this is one of my most anticipated because I do really love the Halloween franchise. Halloween Kills was really, I liked it, I enjoyed it, but I don't think it was the best that it could have been, honestly. I found a bit of some flaws with it, personal opinion. I did really enjoy it. I thought it was good for what it was, but I really want to see how they wrap it up in Halloween Ends, and for my own opinion on this, you know, new trilogy we've gotten with Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. And so hopefully they can wrap it up with Halloween Ends and bring everything together full circle, and possibly give us a little nugget of something that could continue it. So I'm really excited about it. I hope we get a epic showdown with Michael and Laurie, and hopefully, you know, of course, some great kills and, and number 10 on this list, and I guess I can call this my most anticipated, is The Batman. I'm very excited about this. I'm a big Batman fan. It's probably my favorite superhero, and even though I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen every single Batman movie, not even like the older ones, but I'm a huge fan of the Christian Bale Batmans, and I have seen some of the older ones, just not all of them. But I'm excited about this because Not only does it look really epic, the trailer looked really cool. It looks a bit darker as well, which I like. And it also has Robert Pattinson in it, who I'm a big fan of. So it's just hitting all the notes for me. I'm super excited about it. I just can't wait to see where they take this and where they've taken it. So I'm excited for this, you guys. The Batman, I think that's probably my most anticipated one for 2022, and I can't wait to see what they're going to bring to the table for the Batman, character. All right, you guys, that is my list for my most anticipated movies. Of course, there were some other ones that I wanted to put on here, but I didn't want this video to be too long and mention too many things. So here are my 10 plus that one honorable mention. Let me know what movies you're anticipating down below, and some movies that are coming out next year that I know a lot of people are anticipating. I've not seen the franchises of them at all. Like, I know there's like Mission Impossibles are coming out, and what else, like John Wick 4, I guess, I think, yeah, like part 4. Never seen any of those. And some other great ones as well. Jurassic Park, a new one coming out next year? I think so. I've seen the original Jurassic Park, but it was so long ago, I don't even remember it. So there's a lot of really good things that are coming out next year, but just some of them I've just never seen the franchises. Hopefully I can get to some of those franchises as first time watches on my channel next year, so maybe I'll go and see, I'll be able to enjoy some of those ones that are coming out. But yeah, so if you notice something that's not on my list or not in my honorable mentions, it's probably because I have not seen it before, or I don't have experience with it, and so it's just not anticipated for me. Another one I wanted to put was Avatar 2, but I'm not the hugest fan of the first Avatar. I've seen it once. I liked it, but it wasn't like anything mind-blowing for me. So, that might be sacrilege to say, I don't know. But anyways, let me stop blabbering on. The list is done. We're done with this video. Give it a thumbs up below if you enjoyed it. Let me know your anticipated movies for 2022. Like I said, subscribe to the channel to see more content like this in the future. And we're going to end it here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Adios.